The long-awaited August 26th ban announcement is finally here, and the bird is no longer the word. We've kind of been languishing now in a number of formats, kind of waiting for changes to see what happened. Today is the day, August 26th. We're going over right now. So first up is Standard. No changes. Standard's awesome right now. They're not even a thought or a consideration. So Standard's great. If you haven't played it, go play it. Pioneer is next, and we got some big ones. Amalia has taken the ban hammer. Of course, Amalia combo. It didn't really dominate the Pro Tour or anything like that, but it is a very, very powerful deck that can limit what decks are good in the format because you must be able to interact with it. And the other issue also is because we saw at the Pro Tour is it creates some really weird logistical issues with loops and things. So we saw at the Pro Tour, Simon Nielsen played like a 7-game match, something like that, where he was able to target an Amalia and give it indestructible in response to the Amalia player going off. That bypasses the destroy everything trigger and sends Walker and Amalia into an infinite loop, which is not good because it draws the game. That alongside the prevalence of a deck, gonna see it banned. I don't even sad about this honestly either. Amalia's kind of an obnoxious combo deck. It is what it is. It is now gone. The second of the big three taking a hit is Vampires, which Rakdos Vampires is the deck that we won the Pro Tour with. My team, Seth Manfield, won the Pro Tour with it. And ever since then, it's been one of the best decks in the format, but perhaps a little too good. Been one of the highest win rate decks around. Sorin plus huge ward vampire is obviously very, very good. A lot of options here. Could have banned Fable the Mirror Breaker to kind of kill two birds with one stone. Fable being one of those, if not now, then when kind of banning cards, which is so good. And I think Fable gives the vampire deck a level of consistency that's probably too much. We had vampires without Fable at first, and it was good, but not great, and Fable put it over the top. But they're going around with the jugular here. Jugular. I got to take out the Sorin directly. So Sorin Imperious Bloodlord is banned in Pioneer. No more turn 3 Vein Rippers, and obviously Vein Ripper will go back into the rare binders as a bulk rare. C'est la vie. What about the third of the major trio here? Arclight Phoenix decks. No changes. Somehow, some way, Treasure Cruise manages to dodge a ban again, even though Is It Phoenix had an almost 60% win rate at Pro Tour Murders of Karlov Matter, where the Vampire deck was victorious. Even though everyone was trying to beat it, it was the most played deck. It had almost a 60% win rate, which is absurd. And I am honestly dumbfounded by this. Banning the Amalia deck and the Sorin deck, but not Treasure Cruise out of what was previously the best deck is like just killing two of the big three, and now Phoenix is going to rise up again and be an absolute menace. It's not if, folks, it's when Cruise gets banned. Apparently not today, but probably sometime soon. So we see two of the big three in Pioneer change. Going to be a major change to the format. Amalia was a real kind of limiting factor in the format, and then Vampires is very good also. So Pioneer is going to be very, very different. I wish they had gone all the way and taken out Cruise also and give us a totally new format, but c'est la vie. On to Modern, the one that you've all been waiting for. The bird has been shot out of the sky duck hunt style, all right? The dog is laughing, but not because he missed, because they hit here. Nadu and Wisdom is banned, and this is a foregone conclusion. When Simon Nielsen won the Pro Tour a few weeks ago, he literally just said, play the deck now because they're going to ban it. They have to ban it. They should ban it. It destroyed the Pro Tour. It's been winning literally every small event or RCQ in the last few weeks for the most part. Just clearly a design mistake. Michael Majors released an article today alongside the announcement explaining how Nadu was just a late development change. It was kind of a commandery card, and they changed it for whatever reason to have the self-target trigger. Didn't test it, shipped it, and immediately realized the error of their ways. So Nadu is going to be banned now, and thank God. Pro Tour Modern Horizons 3 was a miserable Pro Tour because of Nadu. Some consideration could have been made for banning Shuko and the other 0 equip cost cards, kind of leave it in a weakened state. Obviously Shuko being the cheapest one, but they go right for it. Nadu's gone, is what it is, good riddance. The other good riddance here is freaking Grief. Thank God. We can now not start games of Magic the Gathering on only 4 cards in Modern. Grief is now gone. Scams are over. And that's just great. I think Grief is a very miserable Magic card. We'll hear more about that card a little bit as well in other formats. Forcing players into low resource games, upping the volatility of turn 1 scam draws. Grief sucks. There's just no two ways about it. It makes Magic less fun. And these ban lists aren't always about making the best possible format for like tournament integrity. It's about players having fun also, which is very, very important. So Grief is gone. Moving on to Legacy. Grief is also gone there. Apparently Grief is worse in Legacy than in Modern, alongside Reanimate, which is a very powerful combination of cards. Grief decks have been destroying Legacy. I haven't played a lot of Legacy lately, but I've heard a lot of things about it, so I'm sure they're very, very happy about that. A few other small things here as well. We got Vintage Urza Saga is restricted for the 11 players that play Vintage these days, which is cool. You know, good for them. I've heard some rumblings there. Also, Vexing Bauble is restricted. I guess that makes sense because it's on the play. You can counter all your opponent's Moxen. Sure, whatever. And then that's it. Obviously, Explorer has the same changes as Pioneer. And no changes to Historic because they never touch Historic for some reason. And then Timeless will remain a Grief format, which is fine. Honestly, I think it's totally reasonable. So that's the thing it has, folks. Nadu's gone. We can play some Modern again and be happy about it. Pioneers are changed drastically. Standard's still great. Let me know what you think, folks. All right, so I'm Jim Davis, Pro Magic player, full-time content creator. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, support the content, and see you around playing some more Magic. Maybe a little Modern, or two. Maybe we'll see. I don't know. So check it out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.